What's up, people? Flick here, coming at you with day 201. First of all, I just want to give a really big shout out to all the amazing people out there that have been texting me, calling me, sending me YouTube comments, messages, leaving comments on my mum's Facebook post. I just want to say I am so incredibly humbled, grateful and appreciative of all the love and support that everyone has been giving me. From people I don't really know and from people I've known my whole life. It means everything to me, and it's awesome. I'm just overwhelmed, and yeah, I just want to say thank you all very much. I really, really appreciate it. So along my 200 plus day journey on this diet, I have been told numerous times that I have become quite an inspiration to some people, and that I have inspired people to start their own journey, which is just amazing. I definitely didn't start out trying to do that, but for the fact that I have, it just makes me so happy. I never really thought that I could inspire anyone, but I'm incredibly grateful that it's turned out that way, and I wish them all the best of luck. And in saying all that, few people have actually asked me, what I eat in a day, what I eat on this diet, and what I do. It's very simple. The simpler the better, I believe, to keep on track. And yeah, so I just thought I would share what I eat in a day. Again, every diet's different, every person's different. My diet was specifically designed for me, medically, so please don't necessarily copy mine to a T, because again, everyone's different. I would recommend going to your GP or local doctor and getting referred like I did. But if you would like to take bits and pieces here away and incorporate it into your lifestyle to give it a go, or if you really do want to try my diet, go for it. But if you start feeling any sort of symptoms that aren't really good, or you're having reactions or anything, maybe just stop. At the end of the day, everyone has their own choice, so it's up to you what you want to do. I'm just going to show you what's been working for me, and you can go from there. So basically, to keep this short, for breakfast, I have one meal replacement product. For lunch, I have one meal replacement product. And for dinner, I have meat and 3 types of vegetables. And during the day, I drink 2 litres of water, or calorie-free fluid a day, and I exercise when I can. That is literally my day of eating. And that's it. My meal replacement products that I have personally chosen, because I like them, have consisted of the OptiSlim range, and I go for the cookies and cream bars. So I will have one for breakfast, one for lunch, and then meat and veg for dinner. That's it. This diet that I'm on is the very low energy and calorie diet. I am only eating 1,000 calories a day. A lot of people don't get recommended that. I got put on this because of my weight was very high, and it was very detrimental to my health. So in order to get that down rapidly, I was placed on this. This won't be forever. This is just for me to get down to my goal weight, and then once I learn how to maintain my weight with healthy eating and lifestyle changes, it's a permanent thing, it lasts forever, then I will be allowed to have other bits of food a day and other things during the day, and no more meal replacement products, but that will all take time. So with this diet, it's basically a keto diet, or a ketogenic diet. Your body goes into a state of ketosis, and you get ketone levels in your body. Now, on this diet, you are not allowed any carbs or any sugar, and very low amounts of fat. And what happens is, when you're in ketosis, your body, instead of using sugar and carbohydrates for energy, it gets tricked, and it starts to use your stored fat as energy, and that's how you lose the weight on this diet. But you've got to stick to it very strictly in order for it to work, because you must stay in ketosis in order for the weight loss to happen. So if you cheat, or if you do something like that, it kind of like resets your body, and it's not fun, so I don't recommend it. So it's a very tough diet. A lot of diets are tough, but it's not easy. So I recommend, if you can try anything else, really sticking to it. Give that a go first. If that doesn't work, feel free to try this one. But again, maybe alter it, go to your GP, seek some advice. I am not a doctor. I'm not claiming to be. I'm just telling you my personal experience of what has worked for me, because nothing else has. Some quick little extra notes that you cannot do on this diet. You cannot have cheat days. It will not work. It'll snap you out of ketosis, and therefore you will stop burning fat and stop losing weight. Secondly, you cannot drink on this diet. sure, when you are in the maintaining phase and you've lost the weight and whatever, you can go back to having small amounts of carbs, small amounts of sugar, and alcohol in moderation. Everything in moderation, and portion size is key. But you cannot drink on this diet or it will affect your weight loss and it just will not work properly. So I'm sorry, but you're just going to have to cut it out for a little while. Really, your health's important, so it shouldn't matter that much. It's all about priorities. Also, on this diet in the beginning, you're going to lack energy. You kind of lack energy throughout the whole thing, but in the beginning it's really tough. And it's at this phase when you're going through the process of transitioning into ketosis that it's the worst. Horrible side effects, and it's at that moment that you're going to want to quit, and it would be a very easy excuse to quit. But if you can push past it, it gets better, everything picks up, and you feel better, and you will thank yourself if you do it. I know I did. Another little tip, you are allowed to have snacks, usually 3 a day. The best thing that I got told to do is take one of your OptiSlim products, so a bar, for instance, cut 1 bar into 3 and have one of those pieces for morning tea, afternoon tea, and supper. That's the best way to not overdo your calories or have anything that you shouldn't that might kick you out of ketosis. That's the simple way to do it. That's the best way that I can recommend it. And I can say for certainty that if you can manage to stick to this properly, you will see the results in so many ways. In 6 months, I have gone down 5, almost 6 shirt sizes. That is brilliant. That is a really short amount of time to go down that many sizes in clothes. And not only with the shirt sizes, but in total I've lost 35 kilos. That's like a bag of cement. Or like something like that. I don't know. But it's a lot. If you're having trouble seeing it, which I do sometimes with myself because I've been looking at myself in the mirror for 27 years and you don't see yourself the way others do, chuck some bricks in a backpack and walk around and you'll be like, fuck, like I lost that, and then you'll be happy. Little things, people, little things. You just gotta look at the small things and be proud of it regardless of what anyone else says. Because at the end of the day, it's no one else's goddamn business what you do, how you do it, whatever. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to the haters because they're going to be out there regardless. People are going to be jealous. People are going to be bitter. Don't stoop to their level. Just keep moving forward. And then at the end of the day, you're going to be standing there with a smile and they're still going to be miserable with their own issues. Now, you got to look for the small things to keep yourself going on this diet. Don't always look at the number on the scale. That doesn't mean anything. Your body still changes regardless of that number. Look for the little things. Maybe how clothes fit. Maybe how you mentally feel. Maybe are you moving a little bit more or more comfortably. Look for the small things to help you through because they are the big things that make this a lot easier. Be proud of yourself. There's no shame in that. None at all. Doesn't mean you're egotistical. It doesn't mean anything. You're allowed to be proud of yourself, especially if you're trying and working your ass off. You're allowed to be. I had to learn that on this diet because a lot of people tried to make me feel guilty for being proud of myself, for posting my progress, everything like that. I learnt to ignore them because I'm doing something that is saving my life at the end of the day. And if you can do that for you, fuck everybody else. You don't need them. I've done this on my own. You can do it on your own too. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much my diet. That's pretty much what I eat every day. And I just mix up the dinners with non-starchy vegetables and low-carb vegetables and things like that. I just have half a plate of meat and half a plate of veg. That's pretty much it. And when your energy levels start to get up, then you go out and you do more exercise when you can. But you just got to learn to push yourself, push your limits, because that's when you're going to start seeing results within yourself. And mentally as well, you've got to try and change your attitude. Don't look at the things that you can't have because it's very easy to do that. If you do that, or you just spend every single day sitting at the clock like, it's 6 hours until I get to eat lunch. If you have that mentality and you do that, you will fail because you can't spend your days like that. You've got to keep yourself occupied. Hobbies are a really good thing that I recommend. If you've got hobbies, dive into them to keep yourself occupied. Just don't sit around looking at the time and looking at all the negative things and all the things that you can't have. Just take it slow. Don't set yourself unrealistic goals. Just see how your body copes, how you go, and just do your best. Just do your best for you because you want to. you know, if you are interested in this, if you really, really stick to this, you will see the results and feel the results mentally and physically. And I think it's the best present that you could ever give yourself is health. And taking control of your life and not letting food control you is amazing. Like, if you think about it, really, food can control a lot of people. Because whether people know it or not, food is actually one of the most addicting substances on the planet, and it gets abused so easily because it's just, we all need food to live, but people can just abuse it very, very easily. And if I can also recommend one other thing while you're going along this diet, knowledge. Knowledge is the best tool I've ever given myself to help myself grow and cope with this diet. Learning things, teaching myself, being willing to learn, being willing to look at things. It's a very good tool to help you along the way. So whoever's out there, whoever watches my videos and listens to me rant, I wish you the best of luck if you're going to try this diet or any other diet. I wish you well. I believe in you. You can do it. Just push through that pain and that suffering and that horribleness and the sacrifices you're going to have to make. It'll all be okay. I didn't think I could do this, and I'm on day 201. Like, I can't believe it. I also still can't believe I'm making YouTube videos, but I have grown quite a lot on this diet, and I'm super proud of myself, and I can't wait for you to be super proud of yourself. Thanks for watching, guys. You're all awesome. I'll speak to you soon. Peace out.